Have you ever heard of dysthymia? This term might seem unfamiliar to some, but it represents a reality that many people live with every day. Dysthymia, also known as persistent depressive disorder, is a chronic form of depression that can significantly affect a person's quality of life. Unlike episodes of major depression that come and go, dysthymia lingers, often remaining a constant companion to those it affects. Understanding dysthymia is essential not only for those living with the condition, but also for those around them. It's about acknowledging the courage it takes to face each day while wrestling with an invisible opponent. It's about recognizing the resilience of those who continue to seek joy amidst the shadows of this persistent disorder. Our society is steadily growing more open and supportive about mental health discussions, and it's crucial to keep the conversation going. So what exactly is dysthymia? Let's delve deeper. Dysthymia, or persistent depressive disorder, is not just feeling sad or down. It's a more profound and chronic form of depression that can last for years, even decades. People who live with this disorder often describe it as living under a dark cloud, with their world colored in shades of gray. To truly understand dysthymia, it's essential to recognize its symptoms. Unlike major depression, where symptoms are severe but relatively short-lived, dysthymia is characterized by milder yet persistent symptoms. These might include a lack of interest or enjoyment in daily activities, feelings of hopelessness, and low self-esteem. People with dysthymia often have a hard time getting out of bed, finding joy in things they once loved, or even carrying out daily tasks. Moreover, dysthymia can also cause difficulty concentrating, making decisions, or remembering details. This cognitive impairment can affect performance at work or school, leading to further distress and feelings of inadequacy. It's a perpetual cycle that can feel impossible to break. Dysthymia can also greatly impact relationships. It's not uncommon for people with this disorder to withdraw from social activities, push loved ones away, or struggle with feelings of worthlessness. This can lead to a sense of isolation, further exacerbating the feelings of sadness and hopelessness. It's important to remember that these symptoms are not a sign of weakness or a character flaw. They are manifestations of a serious mental health disorder. Just as you wouldn't blame someone for having a physical illness, it's crucial not to blame someone for having dysthymia. The good news is, understanding dysthymia is the first step in managing it. Knowledge empowers us to seek help, to reach out to others, and to find ways to cope. It's a journey that can be challenging, but it's also one that can lead to a brighter, healthier future. Now that you know what dysthymia is, you might be wondering what causes it. The exact cause of dysthymia is unknown. However, professionals have pinpointed several influential factors. Biological differences play a role. Some people with dysthymia may have physical changes in their brains, although the significance of these changes is still unclear. Moving on, brain chemistry is another factor. Neurotransmitters, the brain's naturally occurring chemicals, may not function properly in people with dysthymia, leading to issues with mood regulation. Inherited traits matter too. Dysthymia seems more common in people whose biological family members also have the condition, or another form of depression, suggesting a genetic predisposition. Lastly, life events can trigger dysthymia. Traumatic events, such as the loss of a loved one or high-stress situations, can initiate or exacerbate this disorder. Remember, anyone can develop dysthymia, regardless of age, gender, or background. It's a universal condition that doesn't discriminate. Although the cause of dysthymia is unclear, there are effective treatments available. Dealing with dysthymia can be challenging, but it is treatable. Let's dive into the main treatments for this persistent form of depression. First up is psychotherapy, often the cornerstone of treatment. Two particularly effective types are cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, and interpersonal therapy, or IPT. CBT helps individuals identify and change patterns of thought and behavior that may be contributing to their depression. This form of therapy assists in shifting these patterns towards a more positive, problem-solving approach. On the other hand, IPT focuses on improving one's relationships and social interactions, which can often be strained due to the symptoms of dysthymia. Now let's talk about medications. Antidepressants are a common treatment option for dysthymia. Selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, or SSRIs, are often the first line of treatment. These work by increasing the levels of serotonin, a neurotransmitter associated with mood in the brain. Other types of antidepressants, such as serotonin and norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors, or SNRIs, and tricyclic antidepressants, may also be used. It's important to remember that these medications may take several weeks to start showing effects, so patience is key. Beyond psychotherapy and medication, lifestyle changes can play a crucial role in managing dysthymia. Regular physical activity can increase the production of endorphins or feel-good chemicals in the brain, and has been shown to reduce symptoms of depression. A balanced, nutrient-rich diet can also contribute to general well-being and mood stabilization. Lastly, it's worth mentioning that everyone's journey with dysthymia is unique. What works for one person might not work for another. Therefore, a comprehensive treatment plan should be tailored to the individual's needs, incorporating a mix of therapy, medication, and lifestyle changes. It's a journey, and it's okay to take it one step at a time. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Reach out to mental health professionals who can guide you through this process. You're not alone in this, and with the right support, you can manage dysthymia effectively. Dysthymia, or persistent depressive disorder, is a serious mental health condition that requires understanding and care. As we've journeyed together through this topic, we've unraveled the complex layers of dysthymia. We've learned that it's a long-term form of depression, characterized by persistent feelings of sadness and hopelessness, changes in appetite or sleep, low self-esteem, and difficulty concentrating or making decisions. The causes of dysthymia can be multifaceted, ranging from biological differences in brain chemistry to inherited traits and life events. Thankfully, there's hope in the form of treatments. With a combination of medications, psychotherapy, and lifestyle changes, living a full and meaningful life with dysthymia is possible. Remember, if you or someone you know exhibits signs of dysthymia, it's crucial to seek professional help. It's not a sign of weakness, but a step toward reclaiming control over your life. Remember, mental health matters. Take care of your mind as much as you take care of your body. Subscribe and don't forget to take care of yourselves. Goodbye.